Have you ever felt like life was leading you down a path that seems almost impossible to walk? Like every challenge you face is designed to break you, yet somehow, it's shaping you into something unrecognizable. What if I told you that the most difficult tests of your life aren't just random occurrences, but are part of something much bigger? A series of trials that only the bravest souls endure, trials that, if you survive, will transform you forever. But here's the catch. These aren't tests that anyone can face. These aren't tests of physical strength or endurance. These are spiritual and emotional tests, ones that test your very essence, your soul. And only the few who are truly meant to awaken will ever experience them. But the question is, are you ready for them? The trials I'm about to share with you aren't for the faint of heart. They are the tests that tear away everything you think you know about yourself. They will push you to the edge and force you to confront your deepest fears, doubts, and vulnerabilities. And most importantly, they will change you forever. Only the ones who are destined for something greater, the ones who are meant to awaken, will survive these trials. Do you think you're one of them? Let's dive into these life-altering tests, one by one. These tests aren't random. They are designed, crafted, and only the most resilient can withstand them. Test 1. Facing the raw truth of who you are. Imagine looking into a mirror, but not seeing the person you've worked so hard to become. No job title, no social status, no relationships or possessions defining you. Just you. This first test is a brutal one. It's a moment when everything you've built, every mask you've worn, is stripped away. There is nothing left to hide behind. You are forced to confront the truth about yourself. Who are you when the world's distractions and external labels no longer matter? For most people, this question is terrifying. They have spent their entire lives defining themselves by their achievements, their relationships, and their material possessions. But what happens when those things are taken away? This is where the test begins. Are you willing to stand naked before the truth of who you are, without any of the illusions you've built around yourself? It's easy to stay in the comfort of these illusions, but the chosen ones, the ones who are destined for something greater, will not retreat. They stare into the mirror, deep into the abyss, and ask the hardest question: who am I really? Test 2. Embracing solitude and silence. We live in a world where distractions are everywhere. Noise, social media, constant demands from work, friends, and family. It's impossible to find a moment of peace, but this next test asks something far deeper than simply being alone. It challenges you to embrace true solitude. This isn't about being physically isolated. This is about being alone in the truest sense, emotionally and mentally. You must sit with yourself in silence and face everything you've been running from. Your fears, your desires, the deep buried thoughts you've avoided for so long. In the silence, you will hear something profound, your inner voice, the voice that has always been there, waiting for you to listen. But most people cannot handle this silence. They are terrified of what they might discover within themselves. The chosen ones, however, welcome this moment. They embrace the silence because they know that it is in these quiet moments that they will find their truth. They understand that the deepest answers lie beyond the noise of the world. Test 3. Letting go of attachment. The third test is perhaps the hardest for many. Letting go. Letting go of everything you have clung to for so long. Letting go of your expectations, your attachments to people, to things, to outcomes. We are taught to hold on, to strive, to make things happen according to our will. But the truth is, life doesn't work that way. To pass this test, you must release your grip on everything: your past, your regrets, your failures, and even your dreams. This doesn't mean that you stop caring. It means that you stop clinging. You trust that whatever is meant for you will come, and whatever is not meant for you will fall away. Letting go is not a sign of weakness. It is a profound act of strength. It's a continuous process, a daily decision to trust life, even when it doesn't go the way you expected. But here's the catch. Life will test you again and again. Just when you think you've mastered letting go, you will face new challenges that make you want to cling once more. The question is, how much can you let go of? Now, speaking of letting go and opening yourself to abundance, I want to share something truly extraordinary, something only a few in the spiritual community know about. It's a secret that has transformed lives, revealed by a rogue NASA scientist, and it could change your life too. Imagine attracting huge wealth effortlessly, starting today. Curious? Check the link in the comments below to uncover these shocking wealth secrets before they disappear. Don't miss this opportunity. It's one of those rare keys to unlocking the life you've always dreamed of. Now let's get back into the exploration. Test 4. The Dark Night of the Soul. This is where many people break. The fourth test is known as the Dark Night of the Soul. It's a time when everything you thought you knew, everything you believed in, falls apart. Your relationships crumble. Your career disappears. Your sense of purpose evaporates. It's as if the universe itself is asking you, how much darkness can you endure before you lose your light? The dark night of the soul, this intense inner turmoil. It feels as though the entire world is against you. You may find yourself questioning everything. Why is this happening? What did I do to deserve this? But here's the truth that only the chosen ones understand. This darkness is not here to destroy you. It is here to purify you. The dark night of the soul is a necessary phase of spiritual evolution. It strips away everything that isn't truly you. It burns away the illusions, leaving only what is real. The chosen ones understand this. They keep moving forward, even when they can't see the path ahead. They know that the darkness is temporary and that there is light on the other side. Test 5. The Test of Faith. This test is a deep challenge for the spirit. It's not about believing in a higher power in the traditional sense. It's about having faith in yourself and in the universe. It's about believing, even when everything around you seems to fall apart. Faith is tested most when you find yourself in the depths of the dark night of the soul. You must trust that there is a greater plan at work, even when you can't see it. You must believe that everything happening is part of your evolution, even when you can't understand why. This is the ultimate test of faith, not in something external, but in your own inner strength and the unseen forces that guide you. It's about trusting that everything is happening for a reason, even when that reason is unclear. The chosen ones hold on to their faith, even when it seems like the darkness will never end. They trust, even when everything around them feels uncertain. And that faith is what keeps them moving forward, one step at a time. Test 6. Surrender to life's flow. By now, you've endured the darkest of tests. You've faced your fears. You've let go of your attachments. But now, you must face one of the hardest trials of all: surrender. This test is about letting go of your need to control everything. It's about accepting that life has a plan that is far greater than your own. We all like to feel in control. We plan, we strategize, and we try to force our lives into neat little boxes. But the truth is, life is not something you can control. To pass this test, you must surrender. You must stop resisting and trust that the universe is guiding you to exactly where you need to go. This surrender isn't about giving up. It's about allowing life to flow through you. Just like swimming in a river, when you stop fighting the current and surrender to it, you allow yourself to be carried exactly where you need to be. The chosen ones understand that control is an illusion. They trust that the universe knows more than their limited minds ever could, and they surrender to that greater wisdom. Test 7. The Awakening. The final test is not a test of endurance. It is a test of realization. It's the moment when everything you've endured comes together in a flash of understanding. The veil is lifted. You see yourself and the world for what they truly are. This is the moment of awakening. You realize that you are not separate from life. You are life itself, expressing itself through your unique journey. All the struggles, all the pain, the darkness, and the uncertainty were all part of your evolution. They were not there to break you, but to awaken you to a deeper truth. Your purpose is not something you must find outside of yourself. It is something you've been living all along. Once you awaken to this truth, everything changes. You no longer need to control anything. You no longer need to search for your purpose. You are already living it. This is the final gift of the chosen ones, the freedom to live without fear or doubt, knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly. Conclusion. The journey of the chosen ones is not for the faint-hearted. These trials are designed to strip away the illusions we cling to, challenge everything we think we know, and forge us into something greater than we ever thought possible. They are not meant to break you, but to reveal the strength, resilience, and wisdom already within you. If you can endure the darkness, confront your fears, and embrace the profound transformation that comes with these spiritual tests, you will awaken to a life filled with purpose, clarity, and unshakable freedom. You'll come to see that every step of the journey, no matter how painful or uncertain, was preparing you for this moment. So, I ask you once more, are you ready to face these tests? Are you ready to awaken to the extraordinary truth of who you are? The chosen ones are waiting, and the universe is calling. The question remains, will you step into the light, or will you remain in the shadows? We'd love to hear your thoughts. What test resonates with you the most? Have you faced any of these trials in your own life? Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's create a space where we can inspire and uplift one another. If this message resonates with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who might need it. And remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more powerful insights and transformative content. Together, we can continue this journey of awakening and empowerment.